This is literally what CNN tweeted. Corona task force, another example of Trump administration's lack of diversity. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you didn't. Mm-hmm. That's literally the story. Here's the story right here. They published this. It's a statement that's as predictable as it is infuriating. President Donald Trump's administration lacks diversity. On Tuesday, Trump tweeted photos of a briefing he'd received on the new coronavirus spreading out of China. We will all continue to monitor the ongoing developments, the president said in his post. We have the best experts anywhere in the world, and they are on top of it 24/7, end quote. Who are these experts? They're largely the same sorts of white men and a couple of women on the sidelines who've dominated the Trump administration from the beginning. By contrast, former President Barack Obama's circle of advisors in the face of the Ebola outbreak in West Africa in 2014 was hardly so monochromatic. So here is a story where CNN goes, we're going to take a picture of the Corona task force and we're going to compare it to Barack Obama's Ebola task force. And then in this story about a pandemic, we're just going to say that this is because of racism. The fact that humanity has made it this long is just stunning proof that there's a God that loves us. Because, my gosh. You okay over there?
I actually literally have a headache right now, like a real headache that literally just started.
Really?
I'm not kidding.
They have the pictures. They literally have them side by side. And then they went and they talked to this university dude for some reason. And they basically asked him, and I'm just deducing that this is their question based on his answer. Can you please tell us how racist Trump is based on these photos? and it's about the coronavirus and a story about a pandemic. And this guy who is Eric Yellen, he told the Washington Post about this once. He says, patronage network that everyone is operating under. And he says, having the networks be interracial is really important. Yes, because that's what really everyone's thinking about in this era of pandemics. I don't know, if I were to catch a pandemic, heaven forbid I catch one. And as I'm coughing and falling down in the street, desperately trying to keep my face mask on, and it looks literally like Raccoon City, I know that I'm going to think, I got this because Trump's task force wasn't diverse enough. That's what I'm going to think. Dana, how can you not trust the media? Why are you so critical of the media? I can't believe that they actually wrote this story. They call it Analysis by Brandon Tensley.
Oh. Analysis.
How did that newsroom meeting go? All right, Brandon, this is what we got for you. Here are two pictures. Two entirely different pictures in an entirely different context. We're going to show you this one to the Trump administration. Look at these white people. Look at them. And here's one of the Obama administration. They're mostly white, except for 3 people. I know we're talking about a pandemic, Brandon, but we need your amazing analysis. I want you to talk about how Trump is literally fueling the coronavirus because his task force looks like it's white. 10-4, Mr. Editor. I'm on it. That's how that had to go.
I just want the experts. I could not
Who cares about expertise? We have to check these boxes first, Kane.
I could not care any less about skin color. If you know what you're doing and you can put a stop to this or slow it down or fix it, awesome.
It makes it less contagious that the task force is more diverse.
It doesn't do anything medically.
Yes, it does.
No, it does.
Diversity literally is like maybe an antidote to it.
Diversity doesn't affect anything medical. I'm sorry.
I think you're lying.
Sorry about that.
Pretty sure you're lying, Kane.
No,
I mean, look at how quick Ebola happened and was not happening anymore. I'm pretty sure that we can chalk that up to the diversity of former President Obama's task force.
It's hard to debate that.
They
science.
actually were able to condense it down into an actual antidote. And the people who had Ebola were given a shot of Barack Obama's more diverse task force. That's how it was cured. But Deep State doesn't want you to know that. If there's anything that I could have right now, it would be for South Park on this story to do an entire episode on it. My birthday's not for a long time, but this could be my early birthday present. Mother's Day, that would be amazing. Oh, I'm not going to leave this story alone. I'm really going to come back to this repeatedly, and I'm probably going to write about it as well, because this probably I think is going to be the dumbest story of the year.